Hello, welcome to Dark Souls Part 21, and we're back in the Blight Town, or the Swamp, or whatever you want to call it. Because we have the IO plus 15, it's a freaking boss weapon, and we don't really have to worry. But we're back in the Swamp because we're going to Ash Lake. First we're going to pick up some items we never got while we were in Blight Town. There's quite a few, there's some new armor and stuff for pyromancy, no not pyromancy, poison, something. There's some armor, there's a new spell, there's these things that will drop green titanite, but you have to have a high drop chance, and you can just grind them for green titanite, but I'm not going to do that, because I don't want to. Yeah, we're going to go do Ash Lake, but maybe we have to go for the Great Hollow, whatever that armor was there, that had poison mist or whatever. What could be the guy who poisoned the thing then, instead of that spider egg guy? I don't know. I was told it was the spider egg guy who could have been the one that poisoned it, but there's a dead body with poison mist, so who knows? Who knows? There's quite a lot around here that's pretty much just titanite. I maybe didn't even need to get it, but I kind of wanted a chance to drop green titanite off the slugs. There's loads. They have like 2 attacks and they die in a hit with plus 15 iota. Pretty much everything dies in 1 hit with a plus 15 iota. Poison, don't worry about it. Just go through and there's a as soon as you go into the Great Hollow there's a bonfire we can use. There's loads of these and they do poison damage, but seeing as we're already poisoned it doesn't make a difference. And if you have a shield they actually do quite a bit of damage. Okay, ignore what I said, they do damage. Okay, they do damage. I can't think. I don't know why I put this in, because large titanite shard. It's just there's a lot of areas like in the forest as well we might have to go back to, because we just didn't get a lot of stuff because I was punched in the face by a mushroom. There are more mushrooms in the Great Hollow, and small ones. Unlike in the forest, the small ones will just walk around. The ones in the forest in the Great Hollow will just automatically attack you. There's no way around it. They do like a tackle at you. There's also those things that curse you, the things with the massive eyes. I can't remember what they're called, but they seem to just be placed in areas in the game where you have a chance of falling in holes. Because the Great Hollow is just a bunch of branches you have to work your way around. There's lots of chance of falling, and there are loads of them in there that we will toy with because they cannot handle pathing. Their pathing's bad, especially when walking on small rickety things. Not that I'm any better, I just have some control over it. If you just came up here and didn't know the Great Hollow was here, we're not going to see any signs from people. If you wondered in the last video, because my internet is being weird and I don't have internet for my Xbox. I lost the freaking web key. Can't remember where the web key is. So I ain't got any internet on this at the moment. So there's going to be no invasions and there'll be no messages on the floor. So I just have to remember everything. And yeah, there's like 2 troll areas. Once you go for this, behind the chest there's another one. Yeah. And this will get you to the Great Hollow. Because you can do the bzz, There we go. Great Hollow. In here there's a ring that's really helpful against the Hydra, the Black Hydra. It is a thing that makes your endurance or stamina go back quicker. That is really helpful. You have to make a jump to get in though, but it's really not hard. This whole area has crystal lizards in that I've already said they have a chance to drop green titanite. They have titanite slabs, green titanite, blue titanite, red titanite. This is the only place I think you can get blue titanite in the game. Only place I've seen blue titanite. And as well as lizards, there's loads of just corpses. This is where I fell. Don't do a backstep, just take the damage. God. There's lots of dead bodies, like that one that has the ring. There's other ones that most of them just have either, I think some have humanity. Most of them just have, this guy's blue. Nope, just titanite chunk. Okay. You can make these jumps. In there's loads. You can just make jumps, or you can follow the path around. It depends how courageous you are ready to be. Coming back up here is a bit of a problem. I will show it, just because there's some problems with like levels. Like there's kind of invisible walls placed around that really make it hard to navigate your way back up, and you have to kind of make stupid rolls just to get to places. There is just a path you can follow, or because I went for items, we're just having to do this. It's really kind of a cool area with the branches that break and stuff around you. It's like, it's kind of creepy the first time you go through until you realise there's enemies here. It'd be kind of cool if this place had just had no enemies and it just was a whole, like, not platforming area, but kind of. If you had to navigate, it'd be kind of cool and, like, foreboding to Ash Lake. Because Ash Lake is one of the most amazing looking places in this game. When you first walk into it, it looks really cool. There's blue titanite. It's not really, I should look what it's used for, because I ain't got a clue. Because the first time I played for this game, I never even came in here because I didn't want to risk it. And come through again, it was one of those feelings of Dark Souls where I didn't know what I was doing. What is the feeling I'm having with the DLC at the moment? Like, I don't know what's coming up and it's kind of scaring me. But it's a cool feeling, and I haven't had it in a while in Dark Souls, so I just thought, I'll come into Great Hollow and see if I can record it. Well, I've already been through it once, but I thought I'd go through, see if it's how big it is, and we'll put it in. And I thought, might as well just get out of the way, get some souls, because my character at the time was, because I did those last group of videos in the long row, my character was pretty far behind the character I like test things with. So I came in to try, and I had a +5 longsword, just an eagle shield, the stamina ring, the wolf ring, and I think my character's like level 50 with kind of the stats I have on this character. And I killed it really easily. It took a lot longer because just damage, but it's really not hard. Oh, I got them both. Ha. I only recently found out as well how to do the jump attack. I've played for this game a lot, and I still couldn't ever figure out how to do the jump attack. You just press forward and strong attack like in sync, and you do a jump attack. That never really is helpful. I never really use it. It does quite a bit of damage, and maybe I should use it more. I just never thought to. Down here we start getting to mushrooms, what leads to mushroom men that are terrifying. There's quite a few jumps you can make again on the mushrooms, and I'm pretty sure there's a good item. Is there purging stones or something? There's something on one of these things you can jump to, and it's pretty good. But I can't remember. I did spend a lot of time in there grinding to get a Titanite slab, and none of the lizards would do it. I haven't been to any of the lizards on here. They're mostly in corridors that you can just pretty close to the top that you can jump across to. This place I was just trying to make as many jumps as I could to avoid the mushrooms. Because down here, they're all just immediately aggroed on you. That wasn't good. I'm far away from the door. Look at them. Jesus. Jesus. Right. Ash Lake's just here through mist. Because, you know. The Hydra, if you do not kill it, will just follow you around this area. It will even jump over the other side to follow you. But Ash Lake does look awesome. There's lots of dragon scales in here. And there's also the Dragon Covenant you can join. I'll show you what that is. God, that looks cool. It looks really cool. I don't get how it works though, because above it's meant to be the swamp. So what's the swamp actually balancing on? I don't know. You didn't. I maybe just showed you the Hydra. I'm not sure. But save it. Not save. Save. Go to the bonfire here to get the checkpoint, because you might die. But if you do what I show you, it's the easiest fight in the world. The only thing you have to worry about is the mouths. But you can just step out the way of them. There's something you can just repeatedly do. They have like the other Hydra as well. It's like water attacks that blast you, and even with the eagle shield, it's like a one-hit kill. Depending on how much health you got, it's ridiculous. So just getting close and just like equipping the stamina in to get my stamina back quickly. Getting the eagle shield. I got the +3. It doesn't matter. You can do it with just a normal eagle shield. I can't really roll, what is kind of a problem because I won't be able to roll all the way. They're like water blast. So just getting close, and they'll come towards the water. But you don't want to go on the water because they'll move back and shoot you. You want to be on like sand or ash. You want to be in the middle area. But then, if you're too far in or too far on the sand, one of the mouths will side sweep you. So just like when they get close, look at them, get your shield ready, stay right in the middle of them, and then they do a roar to telegraph when they're going to do a swoop attack. And as soon as they roar, you take a couple of steps forward into the water because the mouth that will side swipe you will miss you. And all that will hit you like that will be the necks. And as long as you have the eagle shield up, the necks don't do any damage. So all you got to do is stand there. As soon as they roar, you just take a couple of steps in. They all miss you, and you just swipe away. That's all this fight is. It's really easy. It's easier than the other Hydra fight because there's like trees and stuff in the way. It's just if they get too far away like that, just try and walk in and out to get them to come back because their water thing's ridiculous. But yeah. Just stand on the sand, put your shield up. When they roar, take a couple of steps forward into the water, and all the things will miss you. And that is all the fight is. It is really easy. There's a couple of bosses like this I found that pretty much they have a pattern, and these necks do change. The more if you cut off certain ones, other necks will attack you differently. Necks, mouths, whatever, they'll attack you differently. But you might as well just do this because to come here anyway, you would have had to go on and get the eagle shield, and you can get the and you could have got the stamina ring just by coming down here. If you have just a +5 longsword, it doesn't really matter what level you are, it'll just take longer, but you can just do this. The eagle shield will stop damage. I did it at like level 45 to 50, I can't remember. But yeah, soon you can just do this and get some XP. It really isn't hard. I think you only get like 10,000 souls though. I don't know if they just recognise how easy this fight is. It looks kind of evil and looks like it could be scary, but it's not hard. there's really not much else to say about this fight. All it is just taking that step. There are some weird things with something they'll like move off to the left and right. I did at first try and like just run up the way whenever they do the neck thing, but you're not really given enough time. So this is the only way I found you can really do it. In problem with this fight and the Hydra fight, the less necks there are, the only problem is finding where they're going to land, because you might be too far away and you might not be able to get there. It's weird, but it's easy if you can figure it out. The other Hydra fight's 100 times worse, just because the area you're in and there's other enemies around you. Here there's nothing other than clams. I don't know what they're called. Oh, there, it's dead. It's dead. And it's like 10,000 souls and dragon scale. And I figured out something that I'm just going to abuse. I figured out while editing how I can speed up video. So, instead of walking forever around here, because this place is huge, we're going to speed up, and it looks pretty awesome. Point ring back, everything back. Ready? Let's go! Dun, dun, dun. It's just weird. This will take a while to run on its error because it's pretty big. I just didn't feel you need to watch. But I'll show you where all the dragon scales are. There's quite a few. They're not hidden, but there's a whole tree in the middle of this area that I don't think there's actually anything in it. It's just enemies, and I wouldn't say risk your life going in there because there's mushrooms and more of the poison things. Just avoid it. It's the big one over to the left. There's inside the tree trunk over here. There's another dragon scale, but don't walk through the thing when you get it to leave, because you'll be on a slope and you could fall in the water. Just come back out. I almost made the mistake here. Another dragon scale. The dragon covenant that I'm just gonna go and show you, because you can get another dragon weapon. You can cut off its tail and it doesn't care. Instead of humanity or whatever, you give it dragon scales to do it. I slowed down here because I was going to try and fight Clam. I was like, I can do it. It's pretty freaking easy. It's going to be the most epic fight in the world. And he almost killed me in a hit. So I said, nah, let's just get out of here and run. There's a really cool skull. I don't know what that is. I'd be terrified to find out what that originally was. But I don't know. It looks cool though. It's like Satan's skull or something. Down the left over here there's a dragon skull I don't pick up yet, but I pick up later off screen. It's just you follow that down and avoid the water and you get it. It's really easy. This tree here, don't go in it. As I said, completely pointless. I think there might be an item, but I can't remember it being anything great. The clan people I just don't fight. Dragon, big dragon. You, instead of humanity, you give it dragon scales, and there's a few here. If you just want it. It's not great. You get an item that will turn your head into a dragon, and you can breathe fire. It's pretty cool. And the more you give it, and the more levels you go up in the covenant. I think it works. If you give it 10, you go up one level. If you give it 30, you go up another level, and then it's like 80. You have to give it to get the next level. Well, humanity is one thing, but I can't imagine getting that many dragon scales. I don't know if it works the same way this covenant. The more you go up, the more damage your dragon stuff does. Well, it's pretty cool. But I still stick with the chaos one, even though I don't use magic. I like her, and if you give her more humanity, she becomes back to life more, and you can get cool information from her. I don't know. I always do it because I just want to get the shortcut to his list. What he might get, I don't know. See, he looks. Is it the Everlasting Dragon? I think his name is. It's pretty cool. Going to get the bonfire here because when we get the Lord's Vessel, we will be able to teleport back here. I don't know why, but we can. Go around the back, cut his tail off. He doesn't care. He's cool with it. He really doesn't mind. Just get a cool. You get a tail. Why not? He doesn't care. Everlasting Dragon don't care. I think, yep. Okay, right. Skip there. Walking back. It's completely pointless. It's ladders. You follow it back. Right. It might look a little weird. It's because my video messed up again. My editing software would not accept it. So I had to fraps the video. It looks alright, I hope. There's nothing else I can do. I didn't want to leave the Ceaseless Discharge fight out because it's pretty important. So I forgot I had that cut. It's a big thing. The reason you kill him is to get rid of that lava there. There is a way you can make him fall off the edge. There's like 3 different ways you can fight this boss. I'm going to show you the way that works for me. But yeah, you can get him to fall off that edge if he does certain attacks straight away. There's 2 ways to trigger him. One just by shooting him with an arrow, I think, because there's no way you can really hurt him. Or by picking up the item he's guarding. If you pick up the item he's guarding, you're kind of stuck in a small area, and I wouldn't recommend it. Just do what I do. If the video's a bit weird, I'm really sorry. I just didn't want to leave this fight out. I think it's like the colour red or something, because Quaylog didn't work, Ceaseless Discharge didn't work. Ceaseless Discharge is Quaylog's brother, and the Chaos Covenant. It's the Queen of his son, and they all got turned into cool spider people. He got turned into a really grotesque lava monster, and it's called the Ceaseless Discharge, I think, because he's always just, the reason there's lava is just it's flowing out of him. So around the corner is the item we want. It's clothing, armor, whatever. And you can't really get out there easily, and you're going to be trapped. The way I found best to fight him is in between those gaps, because he gets stuck. The only way you can really hit him is when he throws his arm at you, and you can get it stuck in there, and you can just hit it, and you can hide behind walls. There is still a chance you can get hit, but it's fine. So I got a bow and arrow out, and I guess the roll was really good, and not for long though. And I was trying to shoot. You can't shoot him from this far away. I think it's just a way to stop you just running straight in. I run straight in anyway, but I just have to get closer. I don't know why it doesn't work, but he looks pretty sad. He's like, hey dude, look at me. Why the fuck are you doing this? Look. There we go. Just run back in here, and then go round the other side. Just Jesus. At full health at the moment, if he hits me, he will almost kill me. There'll be a tiny slither of health left. So, you know, I don't know how much. More than 14 vitality, you should be fine, I think. Just lead him around here. This is the best way I found to do it. Takes him a while, because, you know, look at him. Give him a break. You don't need this. You have to kill him. There's no other way around it. He's not a side boss. You have to kill him to get to... I'm still messed up. I didn't realise I cut it that, like, obviously. It's easy to get out of the Great Hollow. Just follow it. He will walk away if you go too far away. He's like... doodle-doo. So he does like a back, like, raw type crap. There we go. He's going to hit. Just run all the way around the other side. He won't hit you. Then just get a dual-wield weapon and just cut the crap out. I'm doing like 212 damage each time. This is the fight. I know you could mostly go on higher ground. This is where it hits me, and I thought I was dead. I'm like surviving on pixels. It's ridiculous. You can fight him on open ground and try and dodge his stuff, but he's a pretty tough guy, and like, if I wouldn't just do this. It fucking works. So just do what works. People will call you a loser in the Dark Souls community. You didn't fight like a man or whatever. Fucking just do what you have to. This place is horrible. Whole demon ruins. Do what you bloody out. If you can get a freaking Capra demon to walk off an edge, just do it. Do not fight. There's a whole load of like Taurus demons around Garden and Ember. If you have to lead each one away slowly with a bow and arrow, do it. Don't be scared. Just do it. He's not a hard fight. He's strong and will kill you in like a hit, but he really isn't anything. He has other attacks, but we're not going to see them because he won't do them. He won't. This is it. This is it. I feel sorry. Like, he was forced into this. He didn't want to be this. He didn't want to be like the guardian of his dead sister. I think it is. But I'm not sure, because I'm pretty sure that sister that you get the clothes off of... I killed him. Oh, I didn't realise. The sister you can get the clothes off of, she didn't spawn on my thing, but she's like the mother of pyromancy or something. And you can... she'll spawn in the swamp at sometimes, and you can speak to her. I think it's the same woman. I'm not sure. There might just be another sister. I think there's like 9 of them or something. There's quite a few of them. So maybe it's a different sister. This is just another dead sister who didn't get to turn into a cool spider. She just got turned into a corpse. If you can be turned into a corpse, I'm not sure. Also, I didn't say, those spider people with the egg sacs on the back, the ones near the door, near the bonfire, will not be hostile. A bit further down the hill they will be. That is hell. We don't go there. Avoid it. Because until you got the Lord's Vessel, you can't get the ring that allows you to walk through lava. So you can't get the ember or anything in there anyway. So just, no need to do the Demon Ruins until you've got the Lord's Vessel. It's just a complete waste of time. I guess you could go and open up the shortcut to where outside where Quaylog's sister is, but I don't, because I'm not doing that. I'm not going through there. I'm showing you, right, we're equipping the gold hem thing, but leaving the shadow garb hands and the trousers, the brigadier trousers, because I'm just showing you the difference between them, how much. That's not what I wanted. There we go. They're 100 times better, the top and the hood. The gloves are better on the shadow garb's gloves, I'm pretty sure, and if you wear the skirt type bottom half, you cannot roll. That's why I keep the brigadier trousers, because you can't roll. Yeah, so that's why we're keeping the way we are. It also looks pretty cool. I look like a weird ghetto ring wraith. It's pretty cool. I'm happy with it. I'm going to need to go and get more twinkling titanite, I think, at one point, and upgrade my shield. I can't roll, see, that's why. why I did it. Oh, I think we're near the end. We're near the end. We've done loads. We killed the Hydra. We killed the Ceaseless Discharge. We're ready. Next, we're going to the paint world for a half-an-hour video, the longest video I've done. So, here we go. This has been Archie. This has been Dark Souls. I think I've forgotten how to do that properly. I need to look at what I did before. But thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Bye.